guys doing? Good? Woo! This is the little show that could. I can't believe you thought it was going to happen. I like that you think I'm like making fun of you. I'm like, this is the best show I've done all week. I did Punchline this week. That's how bad my career's going. You know, there's 4 people there. How are we feeling? Good? Woo! Nice to see you. Do I know you? You look familiar.
I think so.
No? Okay, that was my weird way of hitting on you. I'm the weirdest bisexual woman of all time. I'm so sorry. Oh, this looks really authentic. This looks good. I love whimsical brick, you know? It actually is this is actually me in a nutshell, whimsical brick. Like, at first you're like, she's a hard ass. And then you're like, whoop, she's gonna fall over that fat bitch. She's sad. What's up? How are we doing? We feeling good? I love it. Summertime. I don't know what to talk to you about. Because I only like 3 things, and that's football, sucking dick, and hitting on girls that will never fuck me. Weird combo. Doesn't make sense. If you put me on paper, you'd be like, that's not a real person. That's a caricature of what a man wants. And then I come out and they're like, not what we thought it would look like. Jesus. Okay, well, that was hurtful. It is. I love that I get to do comedy. I love that I get to meet different people. I like that I get to just say crazy shit on stage and people are like, she's silly. But with my family, they're like, why? We raised you right, Margaret Mary O'Leary. My real name is Margaret Mary O'Leary. I am the youngest of 6 and I grew up in Delco. This is nothing that they wanted. Like, there's not one part of what I do. Like, even just the fact that I wear sneakers would be enough for them to fucking hate me. And then I do everything else. They're like, what the fuck? And then I'm also sad. They're like, what is going on? Maybe you should just be a housewife. It worked for all of us. We're just alcoholics at home. Okay, I should probably explain a little bit more. I'm the youngest of 6. I have 4 sisters. They're all a decade older than me, and they're amazing. I love them. And I had an old school mom. Like, my mom was born in 1950, but she thinks she was born in 1920, I think. Because, like, she raised us to be the little Easter parade. Like, we always wore matching clothes. I'm 13 years younger than my oldest sister. Wore matching clothes. That's fucked up. And I think I was the only kid that was like, why are we still matching? I'm 5, but you're fucking 20. What's going on? They just all followed suit. I didn't. I wish I could have. It would have been better for me. But I've always been like this. I've always been outgoing. I've always been loud. I've been boisterous. I was a fat little girl. And listen, being a fat white girl isn't the worst thing in the world, but in all white neighborhoods, kind of the worst. You are the minority. People do not like fat Peggy. And Peggy is very close to Piggy. People loved it. You guys are laughing too hard at the fat jokes. Mostly it's Logan. Fuck you. I will headbutt you in front of your whole friends. Whole friends?
My whole friends.
Whole friends. There might be one in here.
There's one in here.
They're not just here to get a spot. They're your friends, Logan. No, but here's the thing. I loved dancing when I was little, and I was like left alone a lot. So I used to go outside, and we lived on a busy street when I was little, and every day I would perform for the cars. Because we lived right by the light. So every 5 minutes I had a whole new audience, and I would fucking love it. I'd get home from school, I'd put on my different little outfit, love Janet Jackson, I'd go outside in my fucking outfits. People are always like, oh, did you have like a boombox? I'm like, no, I just listen to the music in my head. Like you would as a little weirdo. And every day I would go outside, I'd perform for the cars. This is how I thought I was gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I was gonna get discovered. In Springfield, Pennsylvania. And every day I would go out there and I'd perform and people would look at me horrified and then look back at the light. I never got a honk, a wave, a whistle. I got fucking nothing. And every day I would go inside and I'd cry to my mom. And I'd be like, Mom, it's because I'm a fat girl. Nobody likes a fat dancer. That's bullshit. Everybody loves a fat dancer. A fat kid dancer, go on TikTok tonight and put in fat kid dancing. It's the rabbit hole of the best night of your life. Just jiggly kids having the greatest time. It's wonderful. It's actually how America will get through race relations, I think. Nobody cares if they're fat and jiggly. We don't care what skin, let them jiggle, you know? It wasn't that. It wasn't because I was a fat kid dancing. It didn't dawn on me until I was in high school that I grew up on top of a funeral home. So while people would be driving by the O'Leary funeral home, they would just see fat 8-year-old Peggy just doing her time steps, having no idea how fucked up her childhood really was. Also, could you imagine if I was a child right now? I would be an internet sensation. Fat kid dances outside a funeral home to no music. I mean, I would be in the Inquirer right now. We'd be like, this fat girl's the best. Am I crazy or did the lights flicker just then? They did, right? Fucking knew it. That's one mom, thank you. My mom just died, and every time I headline and she doesn't like the set, she touches the lights. Nobody else is a witch? Okay. My real name's Margaret Mary O'Leary. I'm a gypsy Irish witch, okay? Mama's watching. I didn't let her come to shows, and now she's here all the time, just watching me bomb, so. George, fuck you. Okay. It is fun. It is fun to be a female comic. No, it is not. It is not. It's fine. It's good. It's whatever. No, it's terrible. Mostly because people always say things like, oh my God, you're a female comic. That's so brave. That's so fucking brave. I'm like, no, it's not. I was a fat cheerleader for 15 years. That's bravery. Have you ever had 25 miniature Ashleys be like, do the back handspring O'Leary at a crop top, let's go? That's scary. I don't give a shit if Horsham people don't like me. Don't go, baby. Here's the thing, I think what they're really saying to me is like, do I think I'm as equal to men, right? That's what someone's asking me. Like, oh my God, you're so brave. You don't have a dick and you go out there and you talk? That's crazy. I don't care what. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care. I don't care if you... I have my own thoughts, obviously. I hope we're equal one day, but we won't because we can still have children and be beaten. But... Thank you. I was told this was a loose one. Okay, I'll tighten it up for you motherfuckers. Okay, where was I? This is fun. It does feel like I'm in an AA meeting. I gotta be honest. The lighting is weird. It feels like we're in someone's house, but someone's serving beer in the basement for some reason. And there's just one guy laughing louder to be like, it's a good show! Fucking calling me in a panic, being like, it's not a show, don't come. Like I'm some sort of celebrity. I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't want to drive the 45 minutes to embarrass myself. That's my favorite. Okay, but yes, back to being a woman. No, but here's the thing. I think what they're really saying is, do I think I was equal to a man? Whatever. I know I'm not, for one fact. If you see a man yell at a woman in public, the whole room will get involved. If you see a woman yell at a man in public, no one makes eye contact. So I'm like, oh fuck, here comes Peggy. She's fucking scary. Whoa. Yeah, come on, let's go, babe. Babe, I don't eat mac and cheese, so you have to make a decision. Babe, stop being a fucking pussy and make a fucking decision. Oh, I'm the only bitch that yelled at her boyfriend at the Trader Joe's? Call bullshit. But here's the thing. Why do we step in, right, when a man is yelling at a woman? It's because we're American. We want to protect those weak. We want to protect the teeny tiny ladies. those little tiny ladies said, "Are their bones or bread or the river?" Listen, I get it. You're American, but he's like, strongest man versus the strongest woman. The men are winning. Those CrossFit bitches are coming pretty close, but they're not there yet. But here's the thing: statistically, men kill strangers, and women kill their husbands and children. So we should always step in when a woman is yelling at her significant other, because she's more likely to take a Xanax and drive off the cliff later. Ladies, this is how we get fucking equality. Fuck trying to be the best. We're scumbags just like them. Fuck that shit. We should be rioting in the fucking street every day. You know, do you know only 2% of the people on death row in this country are women? 2%. The fucking government doesn't even think we're a threat to society. You don't think I could be a terrorist? I am very organized. I'm glad you guys went with that one, because it could have got real weird. I scared a lot of audiences that way. I'm glad that you laughed a couple times, but you need to uncross your arms right now, sir. I'm kidding! I love you. Sorry. Any older man, I'm just like, Dad, thanks for coming. At least one white dude likes me. Don't like that's real. Fuck you. I'll headbutt you right now. Just kidding. It's too well lit. I am dumb. Anybody else legally dumb? Couple people, mostly the comics. Oh, you guys are. That's good to know. I am legally dumb. It's not what it's called. It's called dyslexia. I just think legally dumb sounds cooler. Also, I can spell it. Fuck dyslexia. Who the fuck decided that that's the name for that condition? If you don't know what that is, people, like, there's a spectrum, right, for dyslexia. Most people are like, oh, you mix up your letters. I love when people are like, oh, you just mix up your letters willy-nilly. Yeah, you mean reading? Yep, just mix it up. Every time I gotta read, it takes me a couple, you know? Woo, missed the exit. It wasn't my fault. My brain was just figuring out the letters. But no, that is how it is. And but my specific condition is I don't understand phonics, right? So that means I can't sound things out, right? So in kindergarten, my teacher told my mom that I memorized every word, which is like, fucking, I'm a genius. But I stopped after kindergarten. After any new word, I'm like, well, don't know yet. What are you doing? Don't ever date an idiot 9 years younger than you. I'm just in the middle of bombing this headlining set. He's like, I'll make her laugh now. Bitch, you wouldn't make him laugh up here, you're not gonna laugh him back there. Wait, what did you just say?
Chance is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. God damn it, you were like, God. People are like, how are you insecure, Peggy? I'm like, I don't know, how do you think? Am I showing it? No. All right, I don't know, let's go. Because this is weird. I can see every one of your faces. Here's the thing, I might be dyslexic and I can't read, but reading faces, I'm brilliant at. So I can clock it like a fucking, this is like beautiful mind for me. I can see everybody's anger at all times. I wish I could see the laughter, but I can't, you know? But I am dyslexic. It fucking sucks. I work with my family because obviously shows and like a house doesn't always pay all the bills. But I do. I work with my family, and my siblings are very dumb but very good at spelling. Fuck them. Brother is very good at spelling. He's a heroin addict, but it's okay. He can spell very good. So the other day I was at work. I'm like, hey Tom, I can spell. How do you spell certified? He's like, certified. I was like, okay, cool. How do you spell certify? He's like, certified. I'm like, Jesus Christ, make a rap about it. I don't give a fuck. Just give me the letters. Why are you holding them hostage? It's all he has. quit heroin a couple years ago. I feel like I was going good, and then I did exactly what I do in life, and I self-sabotaged. Let's go back to the jokes, Peggy. Do you guys remember when I said this was like me? This is why I like comedy. You can't do this with any other, right? Like, comedy's the best, and that, like, this isn't going to be the best set of my life in any way, shape, or form. But most of my friends will remember it and fuck with me about it for the rest of my life. Also, if you don't know me, you're like, oh, that girl who looked like she was having a nervous breakdown. I'd like to go have dinner with her one day, just to, you know, make sure my life is better for the dinner. Okay, I'm going to tell a real joke. I am glad I moved to New York. I left Delco. I'm from Delco. If you don't know where that is, it's the other white trash version of Philly on the other side. And I left Delco to go to New York to go to art school. And it was culture shock. I went from Irish Catholic Italian people to New York City art school. Like, literally, I wasn't allowed to say sex. And then people were like, we have sex all the time. I'm like, I'm a virgin forever. And, okay, you guys were all cool in high school? Sherry. No, but I did. I moved, and I went to art school, and I'm very glad I did, because they're the only reason I'm a little bit cultured. Because I live with all these painters, these sculptors. I didn't go for anything impressive. Don't get excited. I went for film. I wanted to remake Footloose. That was my main goal. Then while I was in college, they remade Footloose. It's $100,000 whoopsie daisy. Still trying to pay off. And this one day, freshman year, they come home, and I was probably day drinking by myself. I was a pretty cool 18-year-old. And they're like, oh, we just went to an art museum. I'm like, that's amazing. I've never been to an art museum before. They're like, what? But you're currently in art school. Also, you're from Philly. One of the best art museums in the country is in Philadelphia. I was like, no shit, where? Peg, you know the Rocky stairs? I was like, I love those stairs. You run up them, you run down them. I did it. Praying for the ones, the best. They're like, yeah, at the top of those stairs, that's an art museum. I was like, what? You can go in that building? It's fucking crazy. I thought it was like a Capitol building or something. Turns out you can also go into those. It was a 10-year joke that a couple of you made relevant on January 6th. I am in a relationship, but I was bad at dating for a very long time because I am me. Turns out guys don't like yellers outside the bedroom. You're so complicated, man. But I do have beautiful sisters that have been married since they were 12. Pregnancies. But they always have the worst advice, because they're like a whole day. They never internet date. They didn't do it. They always said this to me: don't sleep with a guy on the first date because he won't call you back. Fuck that cliche. Number one reason: why am I on this date? Whole point of dating is to get laid, right? Literally, if dating was a sport, getting laid would be winning. It's been a rough year for old Peggy over here. Not going to the finals. I'd like to play one regular season game well. That's what we call rebuilding year. A couple tough losses. A couple gay guys. It's very hard. You all wear tape pants now. Oh, this is fun. Is it? I don't know. I can't tell. Did I put my phone up? Let me see where I'm at. Okay, cool. I do get in trouble with my sisters. They're always mad at me that I do this for a living. Living is a stretch. I do this a lot. They're always like, oh, Peggy, you're just trying to be a shocking girl. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. Okay, so that cliche, don't sleep with a guy. I have a second reason I don't like it. And that is because I always get a call back. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I just do. It's always like, hey, Peg, you want to get beers with me and my friends? It's like, sure, cool, meeting the friends. It's like, yeah, because I really like this girl, Erica, and I'd love to get a lady's perspective. So I stopped sleeping with guys on the first date because I got too many buddies. This pussy knows how to make friends, guys. Guys, if my pussy was in a beauty pageant, it would win Miss Congeniality. Literally, if my pussy was walking down the street now, you'd all be like, I like that dude, he's pretty cool. I got the Tom Hanks of pussies, people. Your mom liked it, it was very good in Philadelphia. Thank you, yeah. That's the joke, my sister's like, stop saying pussy. But like, I'm not up here like, hey, I got a gay from pussy, get your dicks inside. That's my mouth. I just don't like the alternative, right? Like, okay, listen, whatever, I get it. Guys can talk about their dick, but women, we gotta be but I don't want to be, right? We're intimate, we're at an AA meeting, our dad's here, let's have fun, you know? Let's fucking, I see you, asshole, in the back. Can somebody escort Chance out of the building, please? Who did that? Was that cute? Yeah. Kira, did you just dad whistle?
We hate this guy.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yours seems more personal than mine, which is weird. Are you fucking Kira on the side?
Is that surprising? He's tight too.
I picked this motherfucker up from the airport. I was late to a fun time, you know? I would have got to watch half of you guys' set. No, I wouldn't have. That was supposed to be mean in a fun way, but it just came out mean. Because I did find out people think I'm mean. I'm not. I'm goofy. I like to talk about pussy. But in fun ways. Like, I love the word pussy, right? The word pussy changes a night. That word, fuck what you think about it. Men are always like, pussy makes me feel weak. It's like, fuck you. A pussy can take a better beating than dick any day of the week. Because it happens. I just like it better than the alternative, right? Like, I like saying pussy because it's a fun pussy. It's a fun word. It's pizzazz, you know? It's a vagina at camp, you know, or something. That's weird. I never said that before, and I'm never going to say it again. I just don't like the alternative, right? Vagina? The word vagina. Vagina sounds like an annoying girl you went to high school with. Doesn't it? You just see her in the hallway, you're like, oh fuck, here comes vagina again. Shit. It's like, whoa, hey vagina, you really snuck up on me, oh god. Oh no, vagina, why are you sweating? Stop it. Comb your hair, girl, get it together. Pussy. Pussy sounds like that fun girl you went to high school with. Nobody knows what her real name is, she's just pussy. She's the coolest. If she wasn't failing every one of her classes, she would totally be student body president. Everybody loves pussy. Boys, girls, jocks, don't see pussy in the heart like, puss! A pussy! Pussy, what you doing later? You go to the party? Of course you are, pussy. You crazy pussy, you crazy. You're gonna die soon, pussy. Aw, somebody got sad I killed her off in the end. If you can believe it, I did this joke once in a weirder apartment AA brewery in Brooklyn. I did it in this place. It was fun, it did well, it kind of bombed like it did right now. And where you really have to rethink yourself when you're just screaming pussy into bright rooms with fake wood floors. And I might kill myself tonight, is what I'm trying to say. No, but I did it in this weird apartment in this beautiful